season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Desperados of Buenos Aires taking on the Dragons of Houston.
Along with win, and so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Argentinians,
they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Back to throw. Gardner.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Gardner. In trouble, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And they'll send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded at the 43. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Up the middle they go. It's long.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
A big play there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dragons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Gardner firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Looking to throw. Gardner.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Back to throw again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they play, and the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing on beat.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13.